Good morning. It's another beautiful day. We are headed over to O'Reilly right now. As I told you in yesterday's video, we are going to get started on the black G35, getting that engine situated and together. So that's my whole goal for today. So we're headed over to O'Reilly right now to get a slide hammer so I can pull the automatic pilot bearing out and reinstall it, because it is a 6-speed, so we'll be doing a clutch on that one. But we're headed there right now. We're going to pick that up and we're going to head home and get started. All right, we are back home. I got the slide hammer. You guys can see it's a freshie in the box. I actually don't have one of these, so I actually bought it. I've literally done like 100 VQs and engines all together, and having to pull the pilot bearing, go down and rent it every time. I don't know why I haven't bought it sooner. However, I told myself the next one that I get that's fresh in the plastic like this, I'm gonna be buying it. So I did. Got it for you know, a cool price too. The lady at the O'Reilly's is really cool. She set me up with a commercial account, so that helped a little bit too. But now I don't have to run anywhere and get that, and I have the pilot bearing puller attachment to pair with it. So we're gonna get started on this engine. I gotta flip it around, pull this automatic pilot bearing out of here. You can see it's this big dad right here, and then we'll put in the manual one, and then I'm gonna get the trans out of there, put it on a dolly, roll it up here, and we're gonna try and get this together so we can get it in the car today, because I really want to have that car like put together, almost done, whatever. I do have to clean the engine bay, but besides that, I mean, it'll be pretty easy to get it together. So let's get started on it. All right, so I've been letting the camera charge a little bit. I've have spare batteries, but I'm also letting those charge. So while I was doing that, I was getting the clutch put on. You can see brand new Z1 spec clutch, full disc, really nice clutch. So this engine is about ready to go. So I need to go over here now, and I need to jack the car up, and I need to get the transmission off. And then when I get the transmission off, I'm gonna put it on a skateboard or something, and I'm gonna roll it up here. And then we're gonna put this all together, so that way this is like ready to go. I'll probably put it in here next to Mike's LS until we're ready to bring the car. I do need to clean it. This car's been sitting for a long time, so I wanna clean the engine bay. Let's go over here and look at it actually. Yeah, you can see it's pretty dirty, but the transmission's just sitting there like that. I do need to change the throwout bearing on it, take that alternator off, and the wiring harness with that. Like I said, clean it up, make it look nothing like this, so it's nice and clean. And then when it's ready to go, when the engine's all ready to go, then we'll put it together. Look, if you get under here, it literally is holding on by one bolt. It's just chilling. So I need to get a jack to put under this, take that bolt out, and then lower the whole thing down and then pull it out the front. So I'm gonna do that now so we can get it out of here, and it'll be easier to work with. Okay, so transmission up here. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath because I had to like lift it up, put it on there, push it up. But it's up here. We're gonna change the throwout bearing, clean up the bell housing. I'm gonna definitely spray this all off, clean it all off, and then we're gonna mate it to the engine, and this will be ready to go. Next thing I am gonna do though is I'm gonna push this car back, probably to over here, and then I'm gonna use some simple green and stuff on the engine bay, clean up the spider webs, get the dirt off, so that way that's ready to go. So when I put it in here, all I have to do is wipe it down one last time and put the engine in. Before I do any more though, I definitely wanna grab my water. I feel like it's gonna be a long day. Hi, baby. Can you say hi to everybody? Say hi. Hi, baby. Hi. I know I haven't seen you in at least 10 minutes. All right, I'm gonna grab this water real quick, and then we'll get started. There you go, good girl. Sit right here. Be a good girl. Thank you. Daisy, stay. Stay. Good girl, baby. All right, engine bay is all cleaned up. You see the trans cleaned up. Looks pretty nice. All I did was simple green it and spray it off. So at least it was just dirt that was on there. you guys saw my last video or a couple videos ago how I put the transmission on here. So I'm gonna put the trans onto here now. Actually, I have to change the throwout bearing real quick. So I'm gonna change the throwout bearing and then I'm gonna put the trans on here. I do have to pull this engine out this way, so that way it's actually facing this way, and then I'll have the engine hoist will actually be over here, so I can pick it up and put it in here. That way it sets the direction just like how Mike's LS3 is. So when I go to pick it up, I can just take it out and then put it in the car. So I'm gonna take care of that stuff right now, and then I mean, we're rocking and rolling. This thing's gonna be ready to go. I'm letting that dry. I do have to have the dude come over and help me like push it up into the driveway, or I mean into the garage, because you can see this driveway is like super steep. You guys have all seen, you guys know how steep this driveway is. So yeah, all right, it's time to get going on this. All right, so it got a little hectic around here while doing the engine. We had this guy, man, showed up. There's actually a tow truck for a VHR is having an issue. My dude's picking up his Miata. So we got kind of a couple things going right now. So we're gonna kind of get this stuff situated, and then, I mean, we'll keep on going, but I need to go talk to him about what's going on with the G37. That way I can kind of assess that. He said it does run, but yeah, we got like some moving parts right now. So I'm gonna finish up that stuff, and then we'll finish up the engine. I'll probably put it in here. I don't think we're gonna put it in the car today, but we made some good progress. So yeah, let me go help them real quick. All right, engine all together. I just went through his box of stuff, put the starter on, put the wiring on for this. Everything is all ready to go. The only thing we're gonna need to do is when we put the engine in the car, we'll put the power steering pump on. So another engine job pretty much done. I just have to get the car up here, and then literally we're just gonna lower it in. That engine bay is already ready to go. So that will probably be for another day. I do have a couple other little things here. This is all his parts, but that I don't have to touch right now. I'll wait for the exhaust stuff till we get it in the car. So I'm gonna park this right here, and then we're gonna figure out what else we're doing today. I might get started looking at that only for the fact that he said that he opened up the engine bay and there was like coolant everywhere. So I'm kind of curious as to what that actually is. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in the garage, and then I'm gonna pull that over here. All right, so it really hasn't taken that long. I opened it up and I noticed that there's like coolant. You can see there's coolant all over the place on this side. All I had to do was look back and see. You can see exactly what the issue is. The connector that butts up right here would normally be like a bleeder valve on like a G35 or a 350Z. I think this is just a connector, to be honest. I think the other bleeder valve might be on this side. I don't know. Maybe it was there, but I don't see a connector. Anyway, this part right here, it broke. It's actually plastic. For some reason, Nissan and Infiniti decided to put a plastic valve. Let me see, here we go. This is one off of a 350Z, but it's pretty much the same thing. You can see it's just plastic, and they fatigue over time. Their like engine heats up and then it cools down. It heats up and it cools down. It has hot coolant running through it. So over time they fatigue, they crack, they break, causes a bunch of issues. He actually got lucky that it split down and just actually had coolant go everywhere, because sometimes when they leak out slowly, and then it causes lower coolant, and then eventually somebody driving will be like not paying attention and it'll blow a head gasket. So luckily for him, it kind of just blew. He noticed all the white smoke, and yeah, it's gonna be a pretty easy fix. So I just got a hold of him, showed him what was going on, and then I'm gonna try and find, I might get like a metal coupling that I can put in there that's about the same size, and then hopefully it'll be able to remedy that. I'm gonna do that, get some new coolant, burp it, hope there's no more leaks, that it didn't cause any other issues, and then send it on its way. So I love it when cars like this come in. It's easier for me to be able to just give it back, and then, you know, the homie's happy. I just thought about it. I was gonna go grab that coupler, but my car's gone. Ashley's driving it because it's more comfortable than hers. So she has hers right there. I could mob it to the store, but I think she's on her way home. Y'all already know what time it is. She's grabbing coffee for us. So I'm gonna wait till she gets back, and then when she gets back, I'll jump in the car, grab this coupler, and we can see if we can fix this and get it out of here today. All right, so we're back. Just got back from O'Reilly. I threw this one in, got an OE replacement. So this is one that goes in here. The other one seemed to be a little bit shorter, but O'Reilly's had the OE replacement that should work with that. It's 3/4 inch. I got it seated, set in there. So now all we have to do is put coolant in it. Unfortunately, I didn't grab any coolant because I have a couple other things I need to do today, and I'm waiting to hear back from him to see if there's anything else he wants to do or any direction before I put coolant in it, since all the cooling is out. So yeah, pretty much just gonna wait for him, and I think we're gonna get on to something else. I don't really know. I had an idea of what I needed to do, but yeah, I'll get back to you on it. That's it for today on that. So I think the one thing I did figure out, I've been having this sit for a long time, and Mike actually gave me this AM 340 pump. This is out of his Mustang, but he's using something else. I think he put like a 400 pump in it or something bigger, 450 pump I think. So he gave me this to use because this car is going to be on E85, and so I am going to put the fuel pump stuff back together because we are really tired of smelling fuel in the house, and that's my fault. That's one thing that Ashley has gotten to get used to, is that all the crap that I do out here, usually she smells it inside. So sorry babe, but yeah, we're gonna remedy that. So I'm gonna actually pull this apart, and then I'm gonna put it in here. I probably, yeah, this is like butt connected, so I'll probably have to cut this and wire that up, and then I'm gonna put it in here. But we're gonna have a new pump, and it's E85 compatible, so put this all together. That way I know that the fuel pump stuff is done, and then when the cage goes in, then at least this is all taken care of. I'm not gonna have to like pull it apart and have to work around a cage doing that. So we're gonna do that now. All right, so I guess we're not doing this today, finishing this. You can see right here that this coupling that holds it on to here won't be able to go around this bottom part right here. So I actually have to get a different bag for this. I also don't have the rubber piece for this, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this. I think I'll probably just buy an AEM 340 pump. It'll come with all the kit and everything that I need. Sometimes it's hard having, like, you know, used parts because some of the other stuff gets lost in translation or is used for this specific thing. And since the Mustang uses this little hose piece to go to this metal bracket, the rubber piece that goes on here that actually pushes in there is gone. And also the other bag that comes with this to go underneath here is also missing. It has a rubber piece that actually goes to the bottom of it and will sit in here. So I got to get a vehicle specific one, and it'll be universal, but it'll also have the stuff that's like vehicle specific to this. So yeah, I think we're done with this for right now. All right, so we've had a pretty full day so far, so I think I'm gonna take a little breather. I might start vlogging a little bit later, but I'm not sure. I just need to kind of rest, chill a little bit. Like I said, we've had a lot going on, as you guys have been able to tell. I do need to talk to this guy, so that way I can figure out the rest of the stuff for the black G35, so I can actually get that in. I think him and some homies are actually gonna help me push it up the driveway, like I was telling y'all earlier, so I can maybe get it in this week. And then I have to talk to the dude over there about the silver one. George from Sac City Auto said he was gonna deliver the engine tomorrow. Sorry, not today. I thought it was gonna be today, but it's not, it's tomorrow. So we're gonna have more to do on that tomorrow. But yeah, I don't think the day is completely over. It's just, since this isn't going together, I think I'm gonna chill, relax, go in, and then, you know, maybe get started a little bit later after the wind dies down and the sun's not directly, see that, directly coming in here. So yeah, see y'all in a few. All right, before I go in, I just wanted to say, that I appreciate all my neighbors, all you guys that come around that say what's up, you know, support the channel, support me, support Mike, watch all of our stuff. You know, when you see me in the garage, you say something to me, it means a lot to me. So this is a special shout out for all you guys, all my neighbors, everybody here. You know, I always look forward to like being able to talk with people, and you know, when they walk by and talk about the stuff on the channel or stuff that's going on, or like when they engage with me and they know, you know, about stuff that I've done. Like, it means a lot to me. So big shout out to y'all. I know it's like an ADHD kid, whoa. You know, saying, you know, I was gonna go in and then I got stuck talking. And it's just, I just wanted to make sure that you guys know that I really appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody in the neighborhood and everybody that, you know, supports me. So yeah, big shout out to y'all. All right, now I'm gonna go in. Well, you guys already know, I'm already showered. I came inside. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any more today. I think I'm just gonna chill, hang out, play the game. We just ordered some pizza. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today, and we're gonna start fresh in the morning. Take care, much love, peace.